You're about to roll into Goodwill and see if I can find a few of the items that are on my list to be looking for while I'm out thrifting. I'll share those with you as we walk through the thrift store. Let's go in here and see what we can find. Okay, so something very specific that I am looking for is a beautiful, good quality, like well-made vintage or antique little wooden chair to go at my antique vanity in my master bedroom. So I am on the hunt for that, and I'm also looking for a very specific sized and style of cabinet to go in my master bathroom so that when I do a bathroom makeover, I can replace a cabinet that I have in there that's just very standard, like builder grade cabinet from Lowe's. So those are two very specific things that I'm on the hunt for. But y'all all know that while we're out thrifting, we come across things that we just cannot live without. And that is the case in today's video. I find so many good, wonderful treasures. It was a very successful thrifting trip, and I cannot wait to share with y'all everything that I picked up today. But we are going to go thrifting through this Goodwill and just see what all they have out on the shelves, see what the prices are like, and then we'll go back to my house and I'll share everything that I picked up on today's thrifting trip at Goodwill. So I am also very much into looking for decor that I can maybe use out on my patio. It is almost summertime here. I am also working on getting our pool opened up and all ready. The kids are about to be out of school, so I like to have, before Memorial Day, I like to have my patio all clean, decorated, plants in place, the pool open, and all the things. So I thought that these little metal planters were really nice. I don't think the price was too bad, but I believe you have to put something in those. I can't think of what it's called, but what else could you do with something like that? Those were very cute, and I know that I could probably DIY it into something beautiful. Just give me some ideas. Something else that I love to look for at the thrift store is planters for your outdoors or even your indoors. This black one here, this matte black rounded pot, well, I thought was very pretty. I do decorate my patio and pool deck with a lot of black things, like black chairs, black cushions, just different things like that, because where we live, we have a lot of dust, a lot of dirt, and things like that. We live out in the country, and I just find that having a lot of black things out on the patio makes it not all look so dirty all the time. Lots of arts and craftsy kind of things out at the thrift store where I'm at today. So definitely keep that in mind for summer activities, especially if you have little kids or little grandkids. The thrift store is a great place to get things to do those fun little projects like little fairy gardens and just all kind of little stuff like that you can get from the thrift store. This piece right here definitely fooled me. I thought I had found a little brass tray, but that is definitely just a little plastic piece. And obviously it is just $1.49. I thought I had hit the jackpot here, but no. I do carry this around for a while because I thought about maybe painting it. I really love the little wood handles on it, but because I ended up finding so many other things later in the video, I decided to leave that behind because it wasn't anything that I was really in love with, so I could leave it very easily. So little Carson, he is in the top 5 of his whole school, I believe, in AR reading points. And he has really been into looking for all kind of books. And so that's what I was doing here. He has me on the hunt for a bunch of different type of books so that he can earn points through the summer for his AR reading. So I was gladly going to take a minute to look through these books and see if I could find anything for him. Just text his mom and see if he had these or would he be interested. He is just in the first grade, so I have to be kind of picky and choosy about what I get because he is still kind of little. And then I went to put a few things back and came across 2 of these king size pillows. Now I really wouldn't have wanted the pillows per se, but I thought the pillow covers on these were gorgeous. Y'all definitely let me know your thoughts if you know or have seen any of my little bedroom room tours here lately. I think that those would have gone very well in there, but I'm not really sure. So give me your thoughts on those. Okay, y'all. Wow, that was a very successful thrifting trip. I really wasn't anticipating finding all of the things that I did. So let's go home and let me share with you everything that I got. It's a fun little haul. So let's go. Okay, I am so stinking excited, y'all. I went to Goodwill, no makeup, nothing. Like, I look ratchet, but I don't even care. Y'all are not here to look at me. Y'all are here to look at the thrift goods. So let me get started. The first thing I want to share is this. And y'all saw me looking at this, and I thought this would be so good for, I don't know, either Memorial Day decor or like probably 4th of July is when I will put it out, just because we have such a busy month in May. But I looked this guy up here, this General Douglas MacArthur. It says General Douglas MacArthur, USA. I love all the stuff here, the stars on the rim here. I think that this is such a wonderful piece, and I can use this and put it on display for 4th of July decor. One year I did a thing on my mantle for the 4th of July, and people loved it. I don't normally like decorate my whole house. I know some people go all out, and that's great. But I normally will like try to designate a spot, like either my mantle or my bar, maybe even my kitchen table. I don't know. But it's got the story of this guy on the back. Of course, the Goodwill sticker is on there, but it was only $1.49, y'all. Let me turn it where y'all can see the price. But yeah, I thought that this was a really good find for that price. And I can just picture this with some flags around it, you know, put it on a plate rack or something like that. And I have a couple of different places that I could even hang it up on the wall in here. I don't know. Have you ever heard of this general here? I've looked him up and kind of read some things on him, and I think it's very, very interesting. So I love finding pieces like this and honoring my veterans or our veterans. Thank you so much for your service for anybody who serves. So I'm excited to have that. And then let me pull up this. Okay, this next find is just a fun little find. I almost didn't bring it home. I almost just left it. I don't know if it's vintage or old or if it's just made to look like that. It was only $2.49, and I thought I could put this in the kids' room back there where they play above the TV, because all I have hanging above there is like 2 baskets, and those are just hanging there to kind of, I don't know, just fill in the space until I find something else. So I thought that this piece would be so fun to hang up in there. It says toys are to be shared, no fighting allowed. And I love just how it looks, you know, so like playful and childlike, but also old. Like I said, I don't know that this is old. This could come from Hobby Lobby or anywhere like that. But it just kind of caught my attention, and I think it will be a fun piece just to put in that room. It is probably a piece that I will get tired of eventually. I just know myself that well that some things I do just get tired of really fast. And look at the little crayon marks on the back of it. Isn't that sweet? But for now, I really like it, and I'm going to hang it up in there. And I think it's just adorable. So I grabbed that little piece in there. It just makes me think of the kids too, because they're always fighting over toys. Y'all know how it is. When you got multiple children, there's going to be some fighting over some toys. There just is. Now this next piece is really fun. So I think it might have been in last week's video, I showed a brass piece that I was trying to put some of my little faux plants in, and you could see the top part of the faux plants stand, and I need to put some moss over that. So when I saw this right here for $1.49, there's the price tag right there, I thought it might work for another one of those faux plants that I got from Target. I will insert a clip here of what I'm talking about. This is a little bit deeper than the brass piece that I got last week. However, I have another one of those faux plants in our guest bathroom, so I thought this might work good for that one. And I could also put some moss stuff over the top just so you don't see down in there, because it is like a very open, like a wide top. However, the height of it is perfect, but I have it sitting on like the back of the toilet. So when you walk up there, you do kind of see down in the space. So I am hoping that I can get enough of that moss stuff off of another previously thrifted piece that I was going to throw in the trash, and decided to keep it just for stuff like this. So I was excited to find this. I love the color of this basket and everything, and you really can't go wrong with a $1.49 price tag. If I get tired of it, if I get tired of it, calm down, Julie. If I get tired of it, or if I just really don't like it, $1.49, I'm really not out a whole lot. So this next little piece, I fell in love with it because it just fits my style of decor so well. And it is just this rooster napkin stand. And it was only $1.49. So it is stuff like this that I just absolutely love. And you can use this in so many different ways, not just as a napkin holder. There will be more to come on that in a future video. But you can see kind of down in there, well, maybe y'all can, I don't know, but kind of down in there, there is a price tag on it that was, you could see where somebody tried to tear it off, but I cannot make out where that's originally from. But I'm going to just kind of clean this up. You can see here it's had some kind of sticker or something right there. So I'm going to try to kind of clean it up a little bit. I do love the rustic, you know, oldish kind of look of this. I know that this is not old. This is a very modern piece, but it looks kind of old. And for $1.49, I just could not leave that at Goodwill. I think it's going to be perfect to either hold napkins or to hold some other things. And I'm going to give you some ideas on how you could use this in a video that I have coming up, because I just don't have time to film that today. I have like 5 million things that I need to do, and that is not one of them today. Okay, so I have 3 different pieces that I bought to use out on my patio, with it being spring, summer, you know, getting all the things ready outside. I found some pieces that I want to use out on my patio. But first, I'm going to share a couple of clothing items that I got with y'all real fast, and then I'll show you the decor pieces that I got to put on my patio, which are so fun, by the way. First piece that I got, and I grabbed this because I have been on the hunt for items to wear like over spaghetti strap dresses. And so when I saw this little, I don't even know, cropped little sweater type shirt here, I thought it would be perfect to do that. It's got not long sleeve, not short sleeve, but at least it has this part of the sleeve that would cover up the spaghetti strap, and it would be not so hot because you really don't, I don't even know, what do you call that? So it's not sleeveless per se. But I mean, just wide sleeved. I don't know really what you would call that, but I like that it has this little pocket right here and that it's cropped. So when you wear it over like a long dress and you're just kind of wanting to cover up the spaghetti strap or whatever, because it's cropped, you can still see a lot of the dress. This will work better probably in the fall, maybe, you know, over some pieces like that, because it is a sweater. It tends to get really hot here. But I paid, let me see what I paid for this. Okay, so I paid $5.59 for this. There's no name brand or anything like that in it. It does have some makeup here on the front, which I will just OxyClean that, and I'm sure it will come right off because I get makeup on my clothes sometimes too, like that. And then another piece that I got is, I think it's a very pretty piece. It's like a long shirt, and it's kind of wrinkly because I had it in the bag, but I gotta wash it anyway. But this will look so cute. I think it's just so like beachy looking, summery looking. It's got this really pretty thing here on the end of the sleeves, and then on the bottom here, I think this would look so cute with like some black leggings and some white sandals or something. It is just this, it's a pretty long shirt, so this covers up my whole butt, and I like that in a shirt. And it's really thin, so I'll have to wear like something under it probably. But this is, oh, here's the name of this. It says Blair. I don't know anything about that, but there's the name of the brand of the brand. Is it the brand? Yeah, I guess, of the shirt. But it feels really, really nice, and it's going to be really pretty. I thought this would be pretty to wear to the beach as well, or even like one of these little graduations or something we've got to go to. If I don't want to wear a dress, I could wear that with some, you know, some cute little heels or something with some leggings, because it does cover like your whole bum area. All right, so I am so excited about these next few items that I got to go on my patio. And the first things, y'all are going to be like, wow, that is really not even that cute. But I think it's going to go good, and when you see everything that I got, you will understand. So I got these. They're, I don't know, they're not metal, maybe, and they're not plastic. I don't know what these are. But I got these little candle holders here. They have like a little bit of a wider opening right here. And they're just like this. So there's two of them. And I got these. They were only $1.49. I was trying to get the rubber band off. I had to go cut it off. But they are the same height, as you can see here. Let me get in frame here. And I thought these would be so cute on my patio table. And for the price, you really can't beat it. So I don't have to worry about them really messing up my patio table, because they're not brass, or they might be metal. I'm not really sure. But anyway, I think they'll look cute on my patio table. And then that brings me to this piece here. So I got this big, beautiful lantern to go on my patio. And I thought I could put a battery operated little candle in this and hang it up either out by or on my pool deck, or just on my house, that where I have like a wall that connects, you know, for the back porch and all. I just thought that this was a very, very cute piece. It's really big. It's really dirty. And this would be cute either sitting on my patio table, like with these on each side of it or something. Or like I said, hanging up, because we do like to use our patio table to eat on and do different things like that. And this was $4.49. So I really did not think that that was a bad price for this, because it is pretty large and heavy and just seems well made. So I almost put it back like 2 or 3 times, and I thought, no, that'll look so cute either out on the patio or when I kind of get the pool deck all cleaned up and decorated for summer. Not really decorated. I don't really decorate our pool deck, but I try to do a few things to it. So I was super excited to get that piece. And then I have to say that I think my favorite piece, y'all, is this tray right here with these chickens on it, because I will show y'all why here in just a minute. But y'all, we have chickens that look exactly like this. And this is just, this is not plastic, but it's also not metal. It was only $2.49. And this is also going to be perfect out on my patio. So we have a new grill that we need to put together. And I think I'm going to try to just set this like on one of the, there's like trays, not trays, like little tables on each side of the grill or something. Or I might put this out on my patio table like with these. I mean, I could hang it up out there. I just think it is so cute, y'all, because, and I'll insert a clip of our chickens, our real chickens that we have, and they're called Dominicker chickens is what we call them, and they are some amazing egg laying chickens. We love our Dominicker chickens, and this is exactly what they look like. So I just had to have this because I am the crazy chicken lady. Let's just put it out there. So yeah, that is everything that I picked up at Goodwill today. I love my haul. Again, it was a very successful trip. It's been a while since I've went into a Goodwill and got a lot of things that I just really love, and this haul was that. It was a good day. Anyway, we hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. We love y'all. We hope that you have an amazing Mother's Day weekend. If you're like me, my mama's in heaven, so Mother's Day can be rough for me, But I always try to focus on the fact that I am a mama too, and I have beautiful children and grandchildren, and I just try to stay focused on that. And I always try to bring up memories of my mom and make sure my kids don't forget her and all the things. So if you are struggling on this Mother's Day, I'm right there with you. I understand. I get it. I know it is so hard. So we do hope that you have a wonderful Mother's Day, and we hope you stay safe. And until next week, hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Happy Mother's Day. We love y'all, and I'll see you really soon with a brand new video.